Hello everyone, and welcome back to some new Slay the Spire. We're starting a new run here. By the way, I listened to the last episode, and despite turning it up, the music still sounded quiet. It sounds quite loud to me, while I'm recording. But turning up quiet in the recording. Now, I do have my recording software set to turn down the music volume compared to my voice, or the game volume compared to my voice, but that's the same setting as I use in everything else. So it should work fine for Slay the Spire, and I imagine it does. I'm just used to Slay the Spire being quieter than other stuff for some reason. I don't know. Anyway, we're gonna go on. I turned up the music a bunch more here. I hope it's not too outrageous. We're gonna go on to the second of the 3 characters available in Slay the Spire and play as the Silent. Kind of a more assassin-themed character, whereas the last guy was a brutal warrior. Our starting relic here does not heal, so we're a lot less inclined to take damage, whereas the Ironclad just sort of revels in the bloodshed. Sometimes. That's one Ironclad deck. Anyway, and this is my highest Ascension level. We're at level 7, so it'll be tougher still to win. I'll probably be doing a lot of losing in this series, in case you haven't noticed yet. But I promise it's not because I'm a terrible player. I'm probably bad, but I made it to Ascension 7. That's something. I won several progressively more difficult games. What do we want here? Is it a big problem to lose all gold? Not really. We're not going to a shop for quite a while, right? We could even dodge shops for a while. Although, removing cards is good, and you can spend gold on that. But max HP plus 14 is pretty good. Would I pay 99 gold for 7 max HP, though? I think not. I could also just choose a card, but I think max HP plus 7 is probably better than that. Alright, we'll take it. I'd like to hit this fire and then this shop. Come up here to this fire, and then I have the option to hit this lead on the way out if I want. Sure. So I'll start. Wow. I could start here and just hit question marks. That seems a little bit excessive. I do need some cards eventually. I think I'll start here though. Hit 2 combats and 2 question marks. So we start with the same strikes and defends as Ironclad does, although different numbers of them. We have 5 of each, as opposed to, I think, 5 strikes and 4 defends. Yeah. We also start out with 2 unique cards instead of just the 1 bash. We have Neutralize, which does a small amount of damage but makes the enemy attack for less. And we have a bigger block that requires us to discard a card to activate it. I'll go ahead and take 1 damage here to get a little bit more in against him. But I don't think I want to take 2. When you're playing on Ascension level 0, you can mostly avoid taking any damage against these early fights. Just keep blocking until you get a chance to hit them without getting hit, and you come out ahead. But on the higher Ascension levels, you can't really always get away with that. There are just turns when you can't avoid getting hit, or when you have to accept taking some damage in order to get a lot more damage in against them before they outscale you. Alright, so our first chance to take some cards. I think Blade Dance is the most generally good card. A Shiv, it's a 0-cost card that you attack with and then it exhausts itself. So, and it does 4 damage if it's not if you don't has other effects on it. So this is kind of do 4 damage twice. But there are a lot of Shiv synergies in Silent. There's sometimes reasons when you might want to play many cards in a turn. All of those work well with Blade Dance. Bane works well in a poison deck, but we don't have one of those right now, and don't necessarily want one, so the Blade Dance is just generally better. And we don't have use for this much energy, so I think for now we'll just take Blade Dance. This is a great fight for Blade Dance, I think. These guys, the first time you hit them, they gain a bunch of block, and then like after that, they don't. So you want to hit them like on early turns if possible. Can we deal 18 damage? Yeah, 3 strikes would do it, right? I don't have 3 strikes to play, you idiot. Well, whatever. We'll just do this. Alright, got him. These are all just like okay cards. They're fine. I like making my opponents weak because it means they attack me for less, so I'll grab a Sucker Punch. I really hate curses. So I believe I will just take max HP. Sorry I'm not reading this text, like I mostly don't care about it. If you guys do, you can pause the video and go back, but I'm not going to read it out loud generally. And I'm always, I don't know, maybe it's a sucker play on Ascension, but I still like spending my HP to get stuff. So this Golden Idol like gives you like 25% more gold or something for the rest of the game, maybe 10% more. 25, yeah. I will take the damage. Alright, so a survivor defends against this guy. So we just need to kill him, which is easy. Trying to figure out the, like, I can't play all of my attacks if I also play Survivor. And this is strictly better than a strike, right? Yes. So the strike is what we're not playing. So I have to spend 2 4s, a 3, and a 6. Four, 3, 6 is the best way to hit this guy. And I guess the neutralize doesn't... I was thinking I might prefer to neutralize this guy because of the weak, but it doesn't matter because we'll be blocking everything anyway, and the weak won't apply next turn. So I guess what we do is we do 3, 6, 4, block, 4. Block as much as we can, and hit him with that. This is not the kind of enemy against which I would choose to take damage. He doesn't really scale very much, so you just hit him. You just block as much as you can, and when he gives you a chance, you go in for the kill. Alright, so this, you know, there are sort of silent discard decks you could try to play. We don't really have one yet, but, you know, this would help synergize with one. And it's also just generally good to be able to pick cards you can play. We could try to commit more to Shivs and hope to get some Shiv synergies. Or we could take just like sort of a kind of filler meh card that's like not bad. I think I will take Tools of the Trade, though. As something that's fine in any deck and great in some decks. And I don't know what to upgrade. Tools of the Trade might be a good choice, though. Yeah, sure, why not? And I'm not planning to hit a shop on the way out, so I will grab this one. Right? Yeah, that was the plan. Oh, easy. Remove a card, please. Get rid of a... I don't actually know. Strike or defend, certainly, but which? It's always tough for me to decide. I feel like I have enough attacks with these guys here. but I also have enough defense. Who's our boss? Slime. Let's get rid of a defend. More shivs. Any shiv relics? No. More discard. But nothing yet that synergizes with either of those. Well, I think I'll just take this. And remove a card. Let's take out a strike this time. Okay. Any minute now, we'll get a shiv activator. Oh, we got one! Oh my god, it's like the best shiv card. Okay, great. Or the best shiv relic. Every time you play 3 attacks, gain 1 strength. And we can play a lot of attacks. And strength, like, is... The more attacks you play, the more strength you get. And the more attacks you play, the better strength is. So, like, this is just great. Another shop? Well, I can't afford any of your stuff. I guess I could afford Bouncing Flask, but no thanks. Are there any relics here that I'm sad to miss? I don't know, it doesn't really matter, right? Wow, I've never seen this one. Huh. Okay, well, let's move on. Smith. Now's the time to smith this, I think. We could also smith a Blade Dance to guarantee that whenever we play it, we attack for at least 3. But I think just adding 1 extra shiv every turn, guaranteed, is like pretty cool. Makes it much more likely we'll get to play 3 attacks in a turn. So we can grab a relic and maybe have to fight a monster. I'll go for it. Okay, never mind. See you later. I'm not messing with a 50% chance to have to fight an elite. We're in pretty good shape already with this shuriken. I don't want to risk my young life for a relic. I don't think. Do I? Maybe just the fact that I have shuriken is enough to say I can handle this guy. Well, let's try it. Found some gold. Oh, well, I was hoping for more than that. I'm leaving, though, for sure. You exit without a sound. I feel like it really should say you exit silently, but okay. Neutralize this guy. Block. Block. Shiv him. Neutralize, or weaken him, I guess. It's not technically neutralize. And block. I'll discard and defend here. Got him. Just took 2 damage that fight, I think? Oh, Cloak and Dagger. Expertise? Oh, it's probably bad, right? Cloak and Dagger is just way better. Because it gives us shivs. I love shivs. Turn on the powers. Block the stuff. And weaken the one I most want to kill. Because this one's about to strengthen itself, right? So if I could kill one of them, I'd prefer to kill this one. Let's see. How many defends do I need? Well, not 2 plus the Cloak and Dagger. Cloak and Dagger is like a better defend. And I'm not going to make that the only... I'm not going to play only defense this turn, I don't think. Maybe I should. No. I think... a single defend plus Cloak and Dagger plus Blade Dance should be enough to kill this guy and block this guy. Pretty sure. Wrong. Alright, well, you know, I don't get to play the defend. Whatever, we take 3. No, don't do that. Get rid of this. We can probably kill this guy this turn, right? Like, I don't know, I haven't mathed it out, but it's a lot of damage. Once again, wrong. Who cares? He's dead now, though. What was that? Block potion. Choke. That is probably good. I'm a little bit low on energy. There will be turns when I can't afford to play choke, but hopefully we can get it upgraded. Get some more energy. After the boss. And then play it a bit more. Let's take the cloak and dagger, please. Give me more shivs. I should have played choke first. Mistakes for me. Just attacking with everything. This guy, remember slimes, he's like those smaller slimes we saw in the previous game. They split when they're at or below half health, so you kind of want to split them get them as close to splitting as possible without splitting them, and then split them all at once. Pretty sure I don't want this. But I'm even more sure I don't want a strike. And you could imagine some universe where I might choose to like play the slime to exhaust it, but I would never play a strike because all my other attacks are better. That helps, reduces his damage. I actually might wish I had that strike back. Because I have too much damage right now. Right? I have what? Right now, 2 strength, so my shiv deals 6. Actually, 6 is perfect. But a strike would be just as good. I guess this adds another shiv into the deck. Anyway, I would love to attack him, but that would split him at a very high health total. It's a bit tricky to deal with. I'll go ahead and play the block potion. Just to make sure I survive this combat. I guess I'll just choke him a little and get rid of this. Doesn't do as much damage to him as I would have liked, but it's better than doing nothing for that turn, I think. Can I split this guy? I have 2 strength. I'm gonna play both of these and 4 shivs. That's 8, 16... 22, and then 21 more? Yeah, I think that's enough to split them. Alright, so I don't need this. Shouldn't need to defend. Can even make this guy weakened and exhaust a slime. Yeah, he's super dead. Alright, what do we have? Ugh. None of this is good? Like... I just really don't understand Wraith form. Like, what kind of deck would play Wraith form is the thing. Like, you only... Even if you upgrade it, you gain, what, 3 intangible? Yeah, so, like... It's like... You spend a whole turn setting up Wraith form, and in exchange, that turn and your next 2, you're, like, invincible. More or less. But if you don't close out the fight very quickly, having lost all this dexterity will like make it very difficult to survive thereafter. So I guess you could play it in a very attack-focused deck. But I don't think that's us. Like, none of these are actually good is the problem. Unload is cool if you have discard synergies. And it's just like a 1 damage, deal 14. After you're done playing all the stuff you needed to play, I guess. Well, maybe bullet time would help with choke and stuff? I don't know. Maybe today's the day I try Wraith Form. See how that goes. At the start of your turn, draw 1 additional card. Interesting. Well, I didn't get any energy relics, which is what I mostly wanted. But I think I will take this. Kind of makes me wish I'd taken bullet time, but oh well. Alright, what's next? I have a fair bit of money, so it would be nice to hit a shop soon. There's a path through here that only involves this elite. It's a reasonable number of campfires. Yeah. Okay, so I guess we go here to hit a shop. Do I want a shop? Yeah. You know, it must be said that this Wraith form is probably pretty good. Like, he should be... I don't know. It what? Gives me, like, invincibility next turn is basically what I get. I feel like after a couple turns, this guy's going to be pretty close to dead. What's my alternative play? Choke, Survivor, Shiv? Take 3 damage? Do a little damage? I guess he loses 3 HP, which is not the same as taking damage. It skips a block, but we could only choke him for 6, so we'd still have to get through all of his block anyway. Okay, I'll try the Wraith form, see how it goes. This guy has Barricade, which means he doesn't lose block in between turns. That's why I was talking about his block at all. Yeah, he would be attacking us for 22, but instead it's just 2. Which is great, obviously. Well, that was good work, Wraith form. Can we kill him here? Seems like we should be able to, right? A choke and 4 cards is already lethal, right? Even ignoring the damage the shivs themselves are doing. Alright, good fight. Oh yeah, sign me up. Upgraded Blade Dance. No, go back. This arrow is like just so tempting. I want to click on it. I've accidentally like skipped relics with this. Like, oh yeah, great. Press the button. Advance to next step. But it's just like, oh, you don't want the relic? Okay. Yeah, don't really care about that. So obviously Cloak and Dagger stands out here as another Shiv activator. Well-laid plans is also usually fine. Like you use it to like carry over a survivor turn to turn until you need it or something, or maybe a Wraith form. So I think I'll just pick up both of those and remove a card. We've been playing very, very few defends, I feel like. I'm going to go ahead and get rid... I mean, we haven't been playing a lot of strikes either, but... Let's just toss a defend. Yeah, Wraith form seems great. Give me a free turn. With a choke in it, please? Or actually, a Blade Dance might be better than a choke. Yeah. Oh my god, we're gonna hit him for so much. Gotta watch that maximum hand size. You can't have more than 10 cards. Alright, we did hit him for a lot. I'm not sure how much, but we also gained a bunch of strength. And we turned off a lot of his plated armor. What am I discarding? I won't need 3 strikes, that's for sure. So what if I choke him? Choke, Cloak and Dagger, Shiv, Shiv. That's a 3-card choke, so 23 damage, plus 2 Shivs. That's 35? Definitely not even close to killing him. Let's see what skill we get here. Oh! Oh! That's such a good card. I want this in my deck. Okay, so now we have a play, right? We choke him. We Cloak and Dagger. We Shiv and Shiv and Storm of Steel into a million Shivs and just kill him. Blur is like a pretty cool card. But we're not really playing any blocks usually. And if we are, it's because we need the defend, right? We're not like saying, oh, nothing to do, better play a defend. There's always some way to make use of our... Yeah, so I think I just don't want a blur. It's basically just a worse... It's just like a defend with a slight upside here. In some decks, it's like the engine that enables you to like be amazing, but here it's like pretty meh. Sneaky Strike is actually pretty good though, because we have tools of the trade. We have a discard activator. So we should often be able to just play this for free. And it's an attack, so that's great too. I don't think I want Wraith form yet. I've got all this other stuff I need to do with my life. I think I basically just play all the Shiv cards, leaving the Wraith form and the choke. Right? Like, I don't really see the alternative. Choke, neutralize, Blade Dance? I'm pretty sure that's not lethal. We'd be playing what? 4, 5 cards off a choke is 15, plus 12, plus, you know, around 15. Yeah, not even close. Okay, just checking. And, you know, getting to play 6 attacks on turn 1 is also pretty good. We get hit for 10, but, you know, what can you do? Hang on. Let's discard first, so we can get the Sneaky Strike in. then we can start defending. Because it's not like you play it for free. You have to pay 2 for it and then get 2 back, which is a slightly harder to do, although not a lot. Yeah, this is not lethal, so I'll just take the block. We should be in a position to, like, basically just kill them now. Not immediately, but, like, to defend. I'd like to defend as much as possible because they're gonna die eventually. Without, like... They're not gonna scale like crazy, is what I'm getting at. And so... I just want to play safely against them, not aggressively. Whew, that's a lot of damage. How many times do I have to attack this guy to kill him? Like, I think this might do it? How strong are my shivs right now? 8. Yes, this kills him. And then I play 2 defends and take 2 damage from the Mystic. I already have another Shiv as well, so I can Shiv her. But it doesn't really do anything. Okay, well. And I could keep the choke, or I could keep the sneaky strike. I think the sneaky strike might be better as 0 damage, 0 energy, deal 10. Seems good. Yeah, this should be lethal here, right? We don't discard very many cards, so Eviscerate is not very good. We don't really care about poison, so none of these are any good. And I just want to draw my Shiv cards more often, so I'm not going to add more junk to my deck. Oh, you can have my gold. I don't want to fight you for 83 gold. These guys can do a lot of damage if you let them. And then they make fun of you, which I quite like. What could we upgrade? We could upgrade the Wraith form. Choke gets substantially stronger. We could upgrade the other Blade Dance. I think I'll try more Wraith form shenanigans, right? Oh, who's our boss, by the way? The Automaton again. Didn't we fight this guy last time? I think so. Yeah. I don't know. I worry that against the boss this is not very good. And we're doing fine against normal guys, so I really want to focus on the boss. And I think for that I upgrade a Cloak and Dagger to give me more shivs. Weaken him and play Infinite Blades? Try a Wraith form? It's probably fine. I'll try a Wraith form, why not? Oh, God, I hate not getting Infinite Blades. That was probably a bad play. We play this. And this. And I think we Survivor away the Strike to let us play Sneaky Strike instead. And then continue with shivs. I'm already not intangible anymore. Man, this was a terrible deal. How big are my shivs? 6. Alright. Yeah, this Wraith form went pretty badly, I think. I can't defend myself anymore. Ugh, is it even worth gaining 2 block to shuffle another Dazed into the deck? Actually, get out of here. I'll spend a potion on that. Yeah, this Wraith form was awful. A nightmare. But I think we lived. Yeah, got him. This is also good synergy with Tools of the Trade, but maybe just being a little too cutesy. I'll try it. The Elite is going to be a problem. Big problem. I don't think I can afford to lose 6 HP. This Ritual Dagger is a pretty good card. It scales up to be quite strong. You know, I've had it dealing 40 or 50 damage by the end of the game. But I don't want to lose HP for it, and I already have some pretty good one-cost cards. So I'm just going to take the gold. The Boot. Whenever you would deal 4 or less unblocked attack damage, upgrade it to 5. Cool. Ah! Ah! Alright, well, we Survivor away the Tactician, clearly. And we block, clearly. Pretty sure we need to play this. I have 36 health. They're attacking for 24. Well, not dead yet. And let's poison the front one. Oh man, they're still attacking for so much. Oh jeez. I think I'm dead again. Oh, I'm super dead. I have no blocks and 2 health. No, I have 1 block. There you go. I just have to kill the front one and the back one, and I'll live with 1 health. I don't think I can do that, obviously. But if I were going to, it would start... Well... Did I just play Tools of the Trade this turn before Choke? What an idiot. It doesn't matter because we're dead, but it's, you know, these are the kinds of mistakes you try to avoid making if you want to be a good player. So how much are we going to choke this guy for? 12, right? Which means we need to deal 7 damage to him? I guess that's 2 of these attacks. Alright, still dead. Well, there goes another run. Couldn't make it as the Silent. Stay tuned for next time, and I guess we'll try the Defect. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you then.